Hello again, my name's Gabe Zollner. Just read a rather interesting article on WorldNet Daily. Thought I'd share it with you. I'll attach the link. You're not going to have to look for it. The title is Democrat Warns of Other Shoes to Drop in Clinton Camp. As you may or may not know, up to this point, the chosen one for the Oval Office, assuming that Barack Hussein steps down, which I don't think he will, is none other than Hillary Rotten Clinton. And we've seen countless videos of her as she's speaking at engagements where she's getting $250,000 to move her jaws. In either case, it appears that one individual in particular, a former California Democratic Party chairman by the name of Bill Press, says he's growing concerns about emails and her controversy surrounding Hillary could convince other members of the party that an uncontested coronation of Clinton as the party's 2016 nominee might be a serious mistake. Now, if other shoes do drop during the Benghazi investigation, for example, what has come out to this point is there's no emails talking about Benghazi that were given to Trey Gowdy, which is rather unusual based on all the attention that Benghazi brought around the world. But in either case, what he's suggesting is that other players need to throw their hat in the ring. One in particular, he's sort of surprised hasn't yet, and thinks that he's making a mistake by waiting, is the Vice President, hair plug Joe Biden. I can't imagine that he'd be a serious contender. But there are other people that Press thinks should be seriously considered. He talks about Kristen Gillibrand, a Democrat out of New York, Elizabeth Warren, a Democrat out of Massachusetts, Amy Cockbucker, Democrat Minnesota, and Sherwood Brown, Democrat Ohio, along with the former governor Martin O'Malley, a Democrat out of Maryland. Now, his concern again is that if none of these are throwing their hat in the ring and there's no one to contest or to debate with Hillary Rotten Clinton, if she is in fact the finalist and she comes up against whomever leads in the Republican debate, they could destroy her because she's not going to be honed in her oratory skills. Personally, I can't imagine that she's going to be able to hang in much longer for the reasons that I've already given. I think she's been thrown under the bus and the stage is being set for who? You know for who. For the chosen one. He's going to come in and save America from the Republicans. He's going to tell us he's the only one that can do it. He's going to tell us he needs another term. Well, actually he does, because his work isn't finished. And what is his work? Well, it's the destruction of the American way of life. I'm actually amazed that Obamacare hasn't fallen apart yet. I'm convinced that it will. No different than I'm convinced that Obama won't leave. He will not leave. I've got a number of wagers with some of my friends. We'll see. I told you what I think. I told you what a leading Democratic strategist by the name of Bill Press thinks. The question is, what do you think?